Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. And what makes a change is that the sun is going up instead of going down, which normally it's the other way around and I end up having to sleep straight away. But we are underneath the glass dome, so this is what life is like under the dome. I've not finished it yet, as you can see. I've got some glass to be able to do it, but not enough, so I do need to smelt up a load more sand, but that is not today's task. I'm just coming this way. I'm just going to go and say hello to Nutmeg, because Nutmeg's been helping me out quite a lot. Hey, Nutmeg? No, note from Nutmeg. What's Nutmeg said? Hang on. Sorry, Avo, I went on holiday with the other elves. I don't know when I'll return, but I'll be thinking of you a little. Just a little. It might even send you a postcard. Oh, Nutmeg. Bless you, little man. All right, mate. I'll tell you what. That's cool. You are I don't know why I'm talking to the space you're not in anymore. You are a top elf. So if you're watching this from your holiday destination, that's awesome, and I hope you have a lovely time. Today, we are going to go over to spawn. So why have I come down then? I've got to go back up again. We're going to go over to spawn because we've got some stuff to do over there. I've still not done this nether tunnel. I really need to do something. I've got some good ideas for it. I really do, that kind of blend in with the full tunnel but has a bit of a change. And the idea is that it's going to start very much like the tunnel and then slowly change until it becomes, over probably 3 or 4 segments, and then slowly change till it becomes my tunnel, which is different. Unsurprisingly, a little rustic looking, but I think it's going to look cool. But I need to get that done in another episode, because this episode is about something very important. So I've just come through the portal into the large building that JJ and Wild have made, which is insane. And I've got alpha maps, 1 free for everyone. Please take one. Is it one of those? Oh, that's cool. If that's one of those, let me just have a look at this. This is it. I'm going to be well at. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm happy with that. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, whoever made those. That is brilliant beyond brilliance. Right, that's for AD, so I won't steal anything. I can't believe the standard lamp thing that was in my Christmas present is still there. It's just the ugliest thing ever. Right, so I've got a slightly different texture pack on today. Can you tell? I think I quite like it. Right, we're going this way. Anyway, so I'm coming over to the up build. It's time to do some upping, and I think at last I've worked out what's going on. And it took me a little bit of time, but I think I've sussed exactly what JJ and Wild's thoughts are when it comes to this thing here. So, my turn. Hang on, let's just come over to the signs. I just want to see if JJ and Wild have left me any signs. Red Shoes, Kansas, ring a bell. Yes, I have got definitely the idea as to what it is we're going to be doing next. So, what I do need is, have we got any? What's happened to the scaffold? The scaffold's gone. Right, how am I meant to get up there then? Right, I'm going to need some dirt. I'm going to need some dirt. Have we got any dirt? No dirt. No. Any wool. Right, all right, I'll just take a stack of wool. That'll do. Because what I want to do first... Why have I put that up? What I want to do first is I want to get rid of these legs, because, frankly, they don't mean anything anymore. So I'm just going to tower up with this random wool. And we're going to get rid of these legs first. And then once we got rid of the legs... Well, an overhang, yeah, I am. Once we got rid of the legs, we're gonna start the build that we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna do this now, and I'll be back when I'm finished. So I've got a bit of a Mexican standoff going on down here. They're just all looking at me. rather wearily, and there is an Enderman lurking around as well there, and I don't want to look at him, and I'm wondering whether or not if I can get them to fire at me and actually fire at the Enderman, that would make for some entertaining fighting, because I don't reckon a raid it's got anything on an Enderman. I think an Enderman will take him out because they can't actually hit him with their arrows, but I'm not entirely sure how I can hide it behind an Enderman without looking at him, so I bottled it and I'm not going to try, but you know, it was a nice thought. So legs removed, and they have no place on this build anymore. But what I do need to do is start to collect up some different blocks. I don't need all of these coloured walls that I've got here, so I'm just going to replace those back in. I do want the whites. I will take some greys. I want some yellows, and I think that will do for now. Is there anything else I might want? I don't want a wild's head, God love her. I think that's it. I think that is what I require for the time being. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself up to the top. I can't believe, are there really no scaffolds? What happened to all the scaffolds? We've got no scaffolds, lazards, doors, stuff. There's no scaffolds in there either. No. I'm not going blind, am I? No, definitely not. So no scaffolds whatsoever. But we are going to do something using the white. Well, I'm just going to use grey to get up to the top. First off, because I've got an idea that may or may not fly in the face of what JJ and Wild want to do. But frankly, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could put a large rhino horn on the side of this, and that would be an acceptable build. I'm not going to, so don't panic, but I could if I wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some white, and I'm going to start to swirl. Hang on, I'm going to eat something first. I'm going to start to swirl from here. I'm going to start to swirl out in a kind of a spiral around the outside of this, like this, I think. And it's not necessarily going to be every one, so I'm going to need to go up here, go there, knock that out like that, which means I'm going to waste some stuffs, and then that's going to come out there, and I don't want that there because I don't necessarily want it connected every single time. And I'm just going to build some swirls into this kind of pillory weird doodad, and hopefully that's going to do what it is. I don't trust myself trying to climb up on that. That's going to achieve what it is I'm trying to do, because I want a kind of a swirling feel to go around it. Let's crack on with it. Well, that took a blooming sight longer than I thought it would. Those white swirls, you see these white swirls? They're a nightmare. It took me about 2 hours. I was going to replay mod the whole thing, but no one wants to see me laying white wall blocks for 2 hours without scaffolding. What I should have done is I should have gone and got some scaffolding, but that's me being lazy. More haste, less speed. That's what I should think. But I got there in the end, and I think this build is coming slowly towards its natural conclusion. Not quite yet, but it's getting closer. And I think things are getting a little more obvious as to what it is we're doing. And I think JJ Wild and I are now on the same path. I'm going to call it there. I reckon that's enough for now because I'm all walled out. If you have enjoyed that video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.